For billions of years, the Sun has ruled the solar system with absolute authority, a perfect engine of plasma and light, untouchable and eternal. Its solar wind, a storm of charged particles, has always flowed outward, shaping planets and defining the boundaries of our cosmic neighborhood. Nothing had ever bent it. Until now. In early 2025, data from NASA's Parker Solar Probe and the European Solar Orbiter revealed something no one expected. The solar wind itself was curving, bending as if guided by an invisible hand. The distortion wasn't random. It had order, symmetry, and rhythm. At its center was an interstellar object called 3I, Atlas, a mysterious visitor from beyond our solar system. At first, astronomers thought it was just another comet, like Oumuamua or Borisov. But 3I, Atlas didn't reflect sunlight normally, it modulated it, pulsing in perfect intervals, as if following a hidden frequency. When the James Webb Space Telescope turned its gaze toward it, the data defied logic. Webb detected light that wasn't merely reflected but controlled, oscillating in exact, repeated rhythms. The object wasn't illuminated by the sun. It was communicating with it. Then came the unthinkable. Both Parker and Solar Orbiter confirmed that the solar wind, usually unstoppable, was bending around 3I, Atlas in smooth arcs. For the first time, the sun's plasma, traveling at 400 kilometers per second, appeared to obey something else. To bend that wind would require a magnetic field far beyond anything natural for an object barely a few hundred meters wide. The conclusion was chilling. 3I, Atlas was generating its own electromagnetic field, as if protecting itself, or manipulating its environment deliberately. When scientists simulated the data, the results pointed to an active, symmetrical field, a magnetic halo perfectly aligned with the object's motion. The bending wasn't chaotic, it was precise. Every time the object's brightness pulsed, the solar wind's curvature deepened in sync, forming what looked like a feedback loop between light and plasma. It was as if the object and the sun were locked in a dialogue. Some researchers proposed it might be a natural resonance, a plasma interaction we simply don't understand. Others whispered about something far more advanced. If 3I, Atlas could generate a shield, store energy from the sun, and control it with precision, it could be a form of stellar technology, a machine capable of harvesting and redirecting solar energy. A technology powerful enough to speak the language of a star. The pattern of its pulses matched small fluctuations in the sun's magnetic field, not after the fact, but simultaneously, suggesting a live exchange of energy. To some, this was evidence of communication. To others, it was proof of an intelligent design, a probe or remnant of a civilization capable of manipulating stellar plasma. Scientists began referencing the Kardashev scale, which measures civilizations by the energy they control. Humanity, still below Type 1, can barely harness the power of Earth. A Type 2 civilization could command the energy of its entire star. And if 3I, Atlas could truly bend the solar wind, then we might be witnessing technology of that magnitude, not a comet, but a relic of a civilization that became one with energy itself. Its symmetry, its rhythm, its power, all pointed toward purpose. Perhaps 3I, Atlas wasn't a visitor at all, but a messenger. A fragment of an intelligence that transcended matter, surviving by merging with the flow of light and magnetism. Not a machine, but a living frequency. As it drifts away from our sun, one truth remains. The solar wind, once thought to bow to nothing, bent for 3I, Atlas. The light of our star answered something alien. And in that response, humanity may have glimpsed not a threat, but a reflection of its future. A future where intelligence no longer builds machines, but becomes the current of the stars themselves. Perhaps the bending of the sun's wind was not an act of domination, but a greeting, a cosmic whisper from something ancient, powerful, and kind, reminding us that the light we study every day has always been watching back.